ClaretsTV speaking to Champions League manager Robbie Simpson after the goalless draw here at Slough. Robbie, what did you make of that point?
Well, it was always going to be a tough game. You know, they're coming back off a real high, beating Ebbsfleet Tuesday, full of confidence, and obviously we were coming back off a really long journey and a real disappointing result, lacking confidence. So I thought I was pleased with us first half. We weren't fluid, but we were tenacious. I think the game plan half worked. We broke their lines with our with the athleticism we had in midfield. We sat a bit deeper, then tried to carry the ball through the lines a bit more, and that worked on a few occasions. But then we rushed our pass, we rushed our delivery when we did break the lines, and I thought they did exactly the same. Actually, I thought they had moments really, but didn't really hurt us. But when they did have moments, they kind of rushed theirs and lacked a bit of the quality as well. And I think that kind of summed up, well, definitely the first half, but the majority of the game. Second half, they came out strong and we looked comfortable defensively, but we couldn't get going attacking wise. We couldn't really get going, and then obviously the sending off's a big moment. I have to say there's been 2 sending offs and a lot of cards today, but I don't think there was a bad foul in the whole game. And I thought probably the most obvious sending off was the foul on Jonesy, where Betts has flicked it and he's kind of through on goal, and he's given the foul and a yellow card, but he was definitely the last man by a long way. I was worried at that moment how that would affect us, that sending off. Like I say, given the fact that they're coming into the back of it full of confidence, we may be lacking a little bit of confidence. And I was so pleased with our players' reaction. You know, those 10 players on the pitch, and obviously brought Brooksy on. All 10 of them grew. You know, none of them shrunk and hid and felt sorry for themselves. They all knew they had to do 1.5 men's jobs. And we actually probably carved out our 3 best opportunities of the whole game with 10 men against their 11. A couple of them really gilt edge as well, that we're disappointed we haven't stuck away. I think one of them, their keeper's made an unbelievable save. I think it was from Jermaine eventually, first from Samir and then from Jermaine when we got it through, and then Freddie's gone through on goal and shot wide, and I thought we were going to grab it, and I thought that would have been a hell of a result. But listen, our points were a good result given the circumstances here. I thought we played okay. I thought it was a pretty even game all round. I thought we might have edged it. I thought it was a game that lacked quality in the final third for a number of different reasons for both teams and the conditions here. But yeah, we'll take a point and we'll move on to Monday.
Yeah, it's always difficult to know what to do, especially when you got down to 10 men, 0-0 late on in the game, away from home. Conditions were poor as well, so it's difficult to know what to take out of the game from that point.
Yeah, well, at that point we definitely would have been happy with a point, but in actual fact with 10 men we looked threatening. You know, whenever the ball was with one of our players, there was people busting the gut to be an option for them and demanding the football, and Freddie was excellent up there on his own. You know, it's a tough ask obviously to come on and then go down to 10 men, and he ran his absolute socks off, but was physical as well, so really well done to him. And we could have easily nicked that with 10 men, which just goes to show if we'd have it's easy to say, but if we'd have had that sort of gumption from the start, then I think we would have won the game. But I feel like we could have won the game, but I think a point's probably fair.
And Zek Obiero on loan from Leyton Orient straight into the team today. How do you think he did?
I thought he did really well. You know, he trained with us Thursday and looked really bright, which kind of made my mind up for me. I wanted to play a certain way today, like without a number 10 to begin with, anyway, to try and exploit them. Well, one, be a bit more secure defensively, but then to carry the ball through the lines rather than pass the ball through the lines, and keep 2 up top to have that gap between their midfield and their back line. And I thought he did really well. From start to finish. He's taken a knock at the end there, as a few of them have actually. So we'll see how they are for Monday, because obviously with us at home it's a quick turnaround with midweek games.
And you got Dover, they got a point today, so they're on an unbeaten run as well, like Slough, even though they're in the bottom 4. before, so not easy despite their league position.
No, absolutely not. There's no easy games in this league. Like, Slough's league position is pretty false for them. They're a very good team, unbeaten in 9 before today, drawing with Ebbsfleet and then beating them in the league above. There's no easy games in this league. Slough are a very good team. Dover are a very good team on their day. They showed that the first game of the season when they played one of probably the favourites for the league before the start of the season. So we'll see where we're at body-wise, injury-wise, and knocks and niggles, and I think we'll go into that a bit, certainly more confident than we went into today. I hope the players feel more confident because they've done well today.
Okay, well fought today, Simo, on the point, and we'll move on to Monday at home.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you.